Welcome back, Witchers, to another episode of the Let's Play series. I am your host, Darkside, and today we are completing the quest Blood on the Battlefield. So, for those of you that aren't into the
What's on your
story so
mind?
far, we just got finished
Kaer Morhen.
laying to rest Vesemir.
Can't imagine this place without Vesemir.
Unfortunately, my man went down. He went down.
I'll head down the valley soon.
The Wild Hunt
And
got
find
him.
somewhere else to winter next year.
I think it was Ermilef who broke his neck.
Come on, it's the only home we've ever had. Stay.
No, Geralt. Place has been dying a while. Last nail in the coffin today. Time we accepted that.
So before I get ahead and go talk to Avalak, you have this opportunity to talk to everyone that was present for the battle. They'll all be standing around and you can have communications with them.
Thank you.
Please. She was my ward, too. And the old should only ever stick around.
Eskel was
to
a
help
fellow
the young.
Witcher who came up
No,
with
this hardly
Geralt, and
ends
he
your
was
struggle.
staying inside
I know.
the Vizima.
Whatever
Excuse me,
you aim
the
to do
Kaer Morhen.
now, remember you'll find souls willing to aid you in Skellige. Myself, Krach, his children.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
I shall take another look at the wounded. But I'll need to go soon. I'll leave you some medicines.
Go in hell, Thermion.
Till we meet again.
I don't believe any of these little side conversations that we're going to be having with these people. I don't think that it plays any major role in anything, but there's going to be some conversations with Avalek coming up soon that
was
really
tough.
are geared towards the ending of
We
the game and what
managed.
you're trying to go for.
Thanks for helping.
You're welcome.
What will you do now?
Probably head east, cross the mountains. After that, we'll see.
Farewell.
I really like Letho's character. He's just cool. I like him a lot.
So, tell me.
I can say I've seen it all now.
I still don't believe everything that happened.
Risked your lives for me. How can I repay you?
We'll think of something. Right?
Definitely.
What will you do?
We're bound for Novigrad. To fight the next fight.
If you miss us, look for us at the camp.
I really like Vess's look too. I know they don't make her like a love interest or anything, but I really like the way she looks. I don't know, might be something about the pixie cut or something like that, but I don't know. I find her cute. Her character model's pretty cute.
There you are. Crying shame about Vesemir. I'm sorry.
Thanks for your help.
I had a debt to pay.
Heading straight back to Skellige?
Duty calls. But listen, Geralt. You've a king for a mate. Rare's the man who can claim that. If you or Ciri, or you and Ciri, if yous ever need help, the gates of Caer Troll stand open.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
Now that conversation with him is confusing, and I want to point out something that's occurring here, and you might have had the same problem. For me, there's a quest with Yalmar that you have to go inside a cave, figure out some dreams, or with these people figure out some dreams and shit like that. And then you have to go with Yalmar to Undvik and Skellige. This is part of the crowning quest that goes along with between him and his sister, Ceres. And there's two people that you save. Fogi and Viggy, I think are their names. Both of those people should be here right now, but for some reason they never joined me in the battle, even though I saved them during that main storyline. The same way that, let me see if I can pull it up real quick for you guys so that way you see it. The same way that this quest right here, the Cave of Dreams, which I did with Blue Boy Lugos' son, is registering as failed, even though you notice over here, I did everything and it was all checked off the box. I even walked out the cave with the guys, and it was at one point the Cave of Dreams was completed, and then there was a part to the quest line involving Hjalmar and his sister Ceres for the coronation, where they came under attack by some bears, and who knows what the fuck happened. But obviously something's broken inside that quest.
Come to see how I'm feeling. Thanks. Not bad.
That's good.
Son. Horrible about Vesemir. I know you were close.
Thanks. We were.
Listen, far be it from me to stick my beard, but it'll no scratch an itch. So don't take this the wrong way. I want to help, whatever you decide, but to my mind, we've got to counterattack. We've got to find the Hunt, Eredin, and charge at them both like a bull at a heifer.
We could say a couple of things, but I'm gonna say not that
Not
simple.
that simple, unfortunately. We have no way of finding them. They find us easily. Can take us by surprise whenever they want.
Forgive me, Geralt, but that's the blathering of a man who clearly can't snap out of it after a tragic loss. Drink it off. Sleep it off, whatever it takes. Just get yourself together and think things through.
I'll do that, Zoltan.
So now we've got Kira and Lambert.
Thanks for everything you did for me and Ciri.
May I be honest? Had I known what would happen here, I'd never have come anywhere near Kaer Morhen. I'm glad I could help, but I shall leave as soon as Lambert feels better.
You going together?
I've an idea, but I need a witcher to help me see it through. Lambert has agreed to assist me.
Good luck. And thanks again.
We're even now.
So it looks like Lambert's gonna get into it with a witch, with a sorceress.
Can we talk?
What about?
Try not to get into any arguments, can you? They've all come here to help.
Are you gonna tell me how to behave now?
No, just asking you nicely.
How's this for a nice answer? Kiss my ass.
Holding up all right?
I love questions like that. Am I holding up? What? My dick? This is shit, Geralt, and you know it. I knew the old man couldn't live forever. Even told Eskel that when it came time, I'd get his sword. Fits my hand perfectly, you know? But Vesemir deserved a better death. Whereas he died like a louse. Crushed.
We'll avenge him.
Doesn't look that rosy to me.
You haven't changed a lick.
That disappointment I hear?
No. Surprise, maybe. Most grow gentler with age. Seems you're growing pricklier.
Mom always said I was different.
Had some other adjectives in mind, but different'll do. See you later.
Yeah, take care.
So if you notice, why do you push me? If you notice, Siggy Reuven, or Dykstra, whatever you want to call him. I like the name Siggy Reuven more than I like Dykstra, but that's what I'm calling him. Siggy Reuven's not there.
Immense amounts of the power.
I
Why has no
failed
one taught
his
us to control
quest
this?
line, which required me
did teach
to
her.
Clearly, to no effect.
I'll gladly
retrieve
argue
his
with you
treasure,
about
so
this
he wasn't going to help
some
me.
other time.
Haven't had a chance to talk. Thanks for your help. And for looking after Ciri.
You will thank me later. Now we must take Zirael from here, hide her, and then gather a greater force.
Anyone, everyone we could count on came here to Kaer Morhen.
Which is why we must seek the help of enemies. Magic is our best defense against the Hunt. We need sorceresses. Archmistresses of magic.
You mean the Lodge?
Many of the Lodge's members are dead. The rest are in hiding.
Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, and Fringilla Vigo are likely still alive.
And Francesca? And Ida? Think they'd agree?
I think they'll take convincing. Would you rather speak to Kira alone?
That would probably be best.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it doesn't look like we have a choice. I don't know I want to involve the Lodge necessarily, but I'm gonna say that because I think the help's needed.
Don't trust the Lodge one bit, but doesn't seem like we have a choice.
Because we don't. I've made an agreement with the Emperor.
Every time
in exchange for its help, the Lodge will be granted amnesty and find asylum in Nilfgaard.
Every time I see Triss and Yennefer on screen together, I kind of regret my decision and wish I had chose.
I wish to leave today to find
Triss.
the sorceresses. Will you help me?
Of course. Even got an idea where you could start.
Damn it! Again you planned without even asking what I think. I've had enough of this. I won't be taken somewhere like a bundle. I will not sit and twiddle my thumbs. I am sick of waiting, sick of hiding.
I'm gonna say you're right.
You're right. Prove today you can take care of yourself.
Easier to pat someone on the back and hope things will work out than it is to face the truth. Zirael possesses a great power she cannot control. She is a danger to herself, to others. Until she learns to control it, she should remain isolated.
First of all, bollocks. Second, if you're going to speak of courage, at least address me directly, and not through Geralt. I'm gone.
I'm gonna go after her.
Better go after her.
Wait, she needs time. We must let her resolve her grief on her own. Then we should start training as soon as possible. She must learn to control her abilities.
This training really necessary?
You saw what happened. She could be a greater threat than the Hunt.
Fine. We'll stay here a while longer, then join you and Triss in Novigrad. Meet at Dandelion's Inn.
Come on, Yen. The sooner we leave, the better.
Damn, she's so damn attractive.
See ya.
Fuck it. I made the wrong choice. Should have chose Triss. If you notice, I'm only getting 5 experience points for these quests. They're probably outside of the range of where I am. I'm at level... I don't really understand how the experience thing works in here, and I'm harping on it, but it really is shit.
It's not working, don't you see?
Discouraged after a mere 8 attempts? Zirael,
How many times must I try?
as many as it takes.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
We shall return to this later.
Didn't make it far first time out on the gauntlet either.
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avallac'h says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle. But at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding. Tell me, how do you do it?
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
So, this one right here, the bottom option, that will get you a positive ending,
There's a
or
certain
moving
ancient
towards the
method.
positive direction of a
Vesemir taught it to
storyline.
me, and
The other
Balin
option
taught
will
it to
kind of
him.
get you going negative.
Will you take me into the mountains and make me drink hemlock?
The Skellige druids have used it for centuries. It always works.
Hey!
Snowball fight! If you notice that on his hand actually turned reddish from picking
You'll
up the
regret
snow.
that.
That was a cool effect. Like,
Hey, that's cheating.
Win.
We'll see about that.
Come and get me.
I gotta pick up a snowball. And I can't figure out how to pick up a goddamn snowball. Oh, there we go. I already have 3 snowballs. Where'd she go? God damn. Gotcha. Gotcha. Whoa. How do you make fucking snowballs? Oh, there we go. Loot it. Where'd she go? Damn it. Missed. Gotcha. Well, I suppose it's getting dark out. Well, this is kind of fun, but really? Damn, that didn't even register.
You were right. That really worked.
So, you get to play and have a snowball fight.
Glad to be of service. So what now?
I'll go see where our dearest sage is.
So all of these questions that are coming up to timed events, they're about gearing the ending towards what you choose, positive, be it positive or be it negative. So if you want to go for a positive ending, choose what I chose. If you want to go for towards a negative ending, choose the other.
Get up. We must go. I've saddled the horses.
Ciri, it's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
To Velen, Bald Mountain. But a few days till the Witch's Sabbath. And guess who's the guest of honor?
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Imlerith. We'll have no better chance to get him.
Where'd you get this idea? What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The Sabbath. It's the perfect opportunity. Imlerith will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect the blow.
How'd you learn all this? Imlerith? The Sabbath?
Avilark. He told me of those who chase us. Claims knowledge itself can tip the scales. Come. We shall talk on the way.
Wait. Something I gotta tell you before we go. You know, the Emperor really wanted you found.
Yennefer mentioned something.
If you choose that option, gotta visit the Emperor, it unlocks a third choice for you. And
because this could be your last chance to see her.
That will get you going towards a positive ending as well. So it's kind of like tipping the scales is where you want to go. Because if you choose a negative point right here, all right, Velen it is. That just ends the quest that we've got going on. So you probably best off, if you want to try to keep the conversation going and you want that positive ending, choose that option. Got to visit the Emperor first.
Ought to decide for yourself.
But I want your opinion. Should I go or not?
I don't know what to say here, to be honest with you. But I really would tell her to go. You gotta...
Probably just wants to talk.
How can you be sure? What if he wants something more?
Promised me he wouldn't force you to do anything.
So I should go?
He is your father.
Vesemir is on the way. I suppose we can drop in. Ready?
Let's go.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan her revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
So, even though Cirilla looks like
Your Imperial Majesty,
she's
Geralt of
Geralt's
Rivia
daughter,
and
she's not. She's really
Cirilla
Tywin
Fiona
Lannister's daughter.
Ellen Rhiannon, Queen of Sintra, Princess of Bruges, and Duchess of Sutton. Heiress to Innis Ard Skellig and Innis Ann Skellig, and suzerain of Atra and Abiara. Get used to it. Before long, every soul from Nilfgaard to the Dragon Mountains will kneel before you. I did not expect you to keep your word, Witcher.
Ciri wanted to hear what you have to say.
And she will. Your reward.
So you better choose you didn't do it for the coin.
Didn't
if you
come
want
to
the
collect
positive
on a deal.
Positive ending.
You asked me to bring your daughter here. I did just that. Ciri will hear you out. Then we leave.
Are you sure? Never again would you need to stalk monsters while wading through sewage.
I'm sure.
I understand. Honor prevents you from accepting coin.
I got 73,000
That
coins in my
is
pocket
done.
anyway, bitch.
Thoroughbred Nilfgaardian awaits you in the stables. Treat it as an expression of my gratitude.
Thank you.
Now forgive me. I wish to speak to my daughter.
Follow me, sir.
So now, I believe you only get that stallion if you followed along with what I did. And specifically, I'm talking about when we made the decision between the lab and workshop in the previous video at Battle of Kaer Morhen.
Greetings, General.
You had no trouble crossing the Pontar, I trust.
None.
I take it you crossed via the ford near Banglin? It's fortunate you did not choose to ride through Rind, a troubled region still. Radovid seeks to breach the front in the west. But he'll not succeed. Not before the princess becomes empress and we bring order to the area.
Ciri hasn't agreed to that yet.
Yes, of course, she's tactful, not one to celebrate an offer not yet made. But this is not the kind of offer one refuses.
Isn't it?
Do you know any who would not like to be Emperor of Nilfgaard? Can you imagine? I thought only the wine-addled minds of bards and poets could give birth to such stories. The prodigal daughter of the most powerful ruler in the continent's history
Kinda reminds me of something
returns
from Dragon
on
Age
the eve of his
Inquisition.
final triumph to embrace her inheritance. Simpletons adore such stories as they do the princesses, ever beautiful and delicate who are the...
Geralt, we're leaving.
So nice to see you, my lady.
Likewise. Time we were on our way.
A shame you can't stay. I hope to continue this on another occasion.
That makes one of us.
Well?
If he thinks he can buy me, he is sorely mistaken.
He offer anything specific?
Yes, very specific. And thoroughly absurd. Sorry, I don't want to talk about it. Not now, at least.
Won't pressure you. When you're ready, let's go.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned
That dude
their
looks really
losses,
cool.
save Ciri, who began
Emily.
to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
It was amazingly beautiful.
The men at Crow's Perch, they spoke of this place. Ard Serbin, home of the Ladies of the Wood. The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the Ladies of the Wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
He found his wife, took her away, somewhere far. Anna, she was unwell.
A true shame.
You actually know this area?
Centuries ago, it was a hallowed site for druids. But then the crones arrived, destroyed the Velen Circle, and deformed the sacred oak atop the mountain. An important feast is observed here annually. The Sabbath, they call it. All the local folk attend. I suspect Imlerith attends too, as the crone's guest.
Seem to know it well.
Havelark's a good tutor.
We stand to find Imlerith here? You sure?
Avilark told me of beings who commune with the NL elves. They can be found in every part of our world. In Velen, the crones do this. Apparently, Imlerith came here at Eredin's behest, to order the crones to keep their eyes open and ears pricked, in case Avilark were to seek shelter in his Velen hideout.
Took the order literally, judging by all the ears hanging in the woods. Think Imlerith might still be here?
He craves the pleasures of the flesh, wine, sex. The crones indulge him, flatter his ego. I'm certain he'd not let this opportunity pass, and will be on Bull Mountain for the Sabbath.
Let's go.
Let's get this done.
We must reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there.
Alright, I'm gonna save it right here. I wanna make a new save.
The Velen call this night the Feast of
And
Gifts.
I'll end the video here because I'm pretty sure the next bit of the quest is gonna be pretty long, but we are officially in Act 3, and if you've completed everything up until this point, you pretty much don't have a way of getting back. I was already over here at Bald Mountain before. If you watch one of my earlier videos, I actually have a video here to get the place of power that's over there, and I showed you a cheat way, I guess, or a glitch way to get over the top of the door that we need a key for in order to get to. So if you want to, watch that video so that way you have access to the place of power and the ability points. Otherwise, thank you guys for sticking around watching the videos. I'm hoping you're enjoying them. We're coming towards the end of the gameplay for the Witcher Let's Play series. If the videos have been helpful to you, remember, take the 5 seconds to just like on the bottom so that way I know. Otherwise, if you want to see some more of the gameplay that I'm going to be doing for some other games, like right now in my mind, I've already completed Dragon Age Inquisition, though. I'm probably going to go back for that and probably make a video. We've got a pretty dead summer of gaming, so of new game releases. So I also got Batman Arkham Knight, Bloodborne, and Dark Souls 2 videos coming up. probably with some Final Fantasy gameplay as well. So, till next time, guys, have fun.